Hello anime lovers, back again on the Anime Sakai channel. So today I will share info on the release date of Atelier Meister episode 12. A little info guys. Now the unaware Meister will enter the final arc, starting from chapter 47 of the manga. Studio EMT Squared has also confirmed that the first season will only air until episode 12. Previously in episode 10, Ulysses seemed angry because the Gargle restaurant had disturbed her date. Therefore, she decided to help Kurt win the cooking competition. The next day, Gargle, who thought that he had won, was then surprised because many people were queuing at the Bun's hot spring shop. Moreover, the judges he bribed actually sided with the shop. Seeing this, he ordered the thugs to immediately destroy the shop. However, the person he ordered turned out to be Princess Lisa, who was disguised using an illusion sword. Gargle, who felt desperate and could not accept that he would be punished, then tried to stab Princess Lisa. But fortunately, the phantoms quickly held him back. The next day, Raikuto said that the place where Hildegard was being held was behind a door near the kitchen. However, there was a very troublesome lock that prevented someone from entering. In episode 11, upon arriving at the tycoon's palace, Kurt was shocked and panicked because the steamed buns he made were for welcoming Princess Lisa. Then Kurt was taken to a kitchen, which was the entrance to the basement where Hildegard was locked up. On the other hand, Princess Lisa and Atelier Meister also arrived at the tycoon's palace. However, Ulysses seemed anxious because Kurt always appeared where she was going. Moreover, he might act rashly and look for Hildegard alone. Meanwhile, Kurt thought that the reason the Margrave kidnapped Hildegard was to make her his wife. At that moment, Akuri suddenly used her teleportation skill and took Kurt to a room behind the door. This immediately surprised Kurt, especially since he couldn't go back because Akuri's skill couldn't be used consecutively. Then Kurt suddenly heard a girl's voice behind the door, and when he opened it, it wasn't Hildegard, but an old woman. Seeing this, immediately made Kurt panic because he was in the wrong room, but fortunately, the woman didn't call the guard. When Kurt was about to return, the woman asked for his help to free a girl who was locked under her room. At first, Kurt did not believe it, because he knew that grandmother was hiding her appearance. But he misunderstood, because the grandmother was very worried about the girl. On the other hand, Lisa began to realize the reason why Margrave made Raikuto the mayor of the border town. Because it would make it easier for him to talk privately. In short, he wanted Raikuto to make an elixir from demon cells that could extend human life. So episode 11 of the Atelier Meister will air today, while episode 12 will be released on June 15, 2025. Bilibili website is still showing the anime Unaware Meister, you can watch it there. Here are the showtimes guys.